I want to start by introducing us. The 9 of us are very different people. We arrived at this sport, this team, this boat by very different paths. I remember sometime during the 2003 spring season, I was talking with our assistant coach, Corey Bosworth, and I described our 1V as a scrappy gang of kids from the neighborhood. She laughed at that. We had already established ourselves as contenders, and we were a star-studded crew. But there's a core of truth in that characterization. My heart remembers our season together as a kind of magical, serendipitous convergence, like one of those great sports movies, The Sandlot or A League of Their Own. The 9 of us finding ourselves together, discovering we were all fighters, discovering we were all out to win. The 9 of us becoming truly us. So here's who we were as the opening credits rolled at the start of that season. You can imagine the voiceover introducing the characters. Sarah Marvel, our stroke, just back from study abroad, a stoic badass with fierce black sunglasses, and beneath that surface, a disarming wryness and kindness. Courtney Brown in 7th seat, our captain. Zero nonsense, in a way that made the rest of us want to be zero nonsense too. Like, fun is cool, but you know what's the most fun? Winning. Let's get that shit done. Karin Davies, 6th seat, probably the best rower in the world at the time. So sophisticated. So sophisticated, so excellent. And also often an exuberant goofball and completely committed to our team. Anna Brock in 5th seat. Rowing was the legacy for Anna. She loved the sport deeply. She loved Radcliffe. She was funny, she was irreverent, but you could tell that she was rowing for something bigger than herself. Me in 4, I had walked onto the team as a freshman. I had never considered myself an athlete. I was into poetry and nature, but I got tapped at the freshman activity fair because I was tall, and I'd found a home and a purpose at Weld. Heather Schofield in 3. Heather was a sophomore and a head shorter than many of us, but she had turned heads as a freshman with her huge ergs. Brilliant, gentle, kind, driven, and a ferocious competitor. Caroline Fisher in 2 seat. Caroline was also a walk-on. She'd never rowed before college, but over 3 years she'd gotten fast and technical. Caroline pushed herself incredibly hard. Her vibe was poise and professionalism, animated by sheer gutsy determination. Tasha Pasternak in bow, pure sweetness with an underlay of fiery, joyful competitiveness and a dimpled smile that said, "Get ready, I'm coming for you." And our coxswain, Julie, a sophomore, newer to the team, but she moved with such authority from the word jump. Julie's the self-assured voice you want in your ear when you're out at the edge, pushing your own limits.
Thanks, Liz. As my crew knows, never met a microphone I didn't like. Liz described us as individuals, and I'd like to say a few words about us as a boat. There's so many crews out there who trained hard, rowed with precision, raced with hunger. So the question is, why us? I want to give you a sense of our boat's unique collective personality, our heartbeat. Less about what we did, but how we did it. When we were collecting thoughts before this event, a lot of us almost had debates about the chain of events. But what we didn't argue about is the how. By giving you the how, I want to give you a window, perhaps, into why we won. First and foremost, we were on a mission. We set our goal to win sprints early in the season, and we approached every day with absolute focus and intensity. We walked down to Weld for practice with anticipation. We were there to get something done. This element of consistent hard work created trust and confidence because we were on this mission together. And although we didn't take ourselves too seriously, I'm gonna say, we were kind of serious. We had a deep sense of humor and we had fun, But when we were on the water, we didn't mess around. There was a sense of professionalism to the work. And early in the year, we actually decided to go dry for the whole season. Looking back on it now, I actually can't believe that we made such a mature and calculated decision. It was a sacrifice we never reconsidered. We were competitive. We were true racers, and we loved to line up, even for Tuesday morning scrimmages in the basin. Show us a finish line, and we wanted to get through it first. And we were competitive with each other, pushing on the ergs, pushing in the weight room. We were relentless and real. We had absolutely no gimmicks. Our race plans never relied on super fast starts or tricky moves. We reveled in the third 500 and maintaining our consistent freight train speed. We rode the way we behaved, with raw authenticity. We were resilient. We did lose one race, but we used that experience as fuel to stoke our hunger. We had terrible weather to start the season, stuck inside on ergs forever with a frozen river, and it only made us stronger, literally. In general, as you all know, rowing on the Charles is tough, and we learned not to complain about the conditions or anything else outside our control. We knew it could always be worse. We were humble. We never backed away from coaching. We focused on our weaknesses so we could improve. Every athlete seat raced for a place in this boat and treated every day as an opportunity. Zero entitlement. We were comfortable in our own skins. They say to do something extraordinary, you have to be a little off, by definition. I wouldn't characterize our boat as normal, and we never apologized for that. Very importantly, we were obsessed with our coach. We had total and complete respect and love for Liz. We always did what she told us. Our success and this honor is a tribute to Liz. Enough said. Finally and vitally, we rode out of a sense of joy and love for the sport. We were competitive as hell, but it was not about the other teams. We wanted to dominate the field and forget all their names. It was creating a legacy and proving something to each other. We were so incredibly proud to row the black and white Radcliffe, not just at races, but every single day on the Charles. So what's the point? The way we approached rowing every day was the foundation to our results. We had a simple but powerful collective chemistry. We are a tough group of intense women who are willing to dream big and commit to the work. We changed each other's lives by demonstrating what it took to be great. How we achieved our results as a boat shaped us into the women we are today. Liz?
Oh, I'm sorry.
After the medal ceremony at Nationals in Indiana, I got straight in the car with my family and drove home to Wisconsin. That was the last time I've been with this group of women. That was the last time we've all been in the same space, was in Indiana 19 years ago. And this could be our last night. You know, I don't know. I don't know when we'll all see each other again. That makes tonight so, so special. We are different people and we've walked different paths in the intervening years, but we are also so clearly still us. The conversations we shared over email as we prepared for this event made it so clear that each of us has held on to our season together as a compass and a lodestar. What a gift to be back together, to look my cherished teammates in the eye and say, "You matter so much." Thank you to the Varsity Club for making this evening possible. Thank you for all you do to support Harvard athletes. Your work inspires, empowers, and changes lives. Thank you to our mentor and inspiration, Liz O'Leary. I can't find words for how much you matter. You made this evening possible. You made our championship season possible. But more than that, you gave us a lasting gift of greatness. You gave us the gift of our best selves, and your legacy is incalculable. And thank you to the team, our team. Thank you for being here, for being you, for being us. Us for a season and us for a lifetime. Go Rad.